Well, hello everyone and welcome back. You can see I swapped beat back to my martial arts build. It's because I expect to go through cannibal territory again. And yeah, this has been pretty effective actually. I brought Pia to 41 perception and a 52% friendly fire avoidance. That's all great stuff to have for a crossbowwoman, whatever. Beep is doing pretty good. Martial arts is up to 27. With all my bonuses, that's 33. That's some pretty good advanced techniques. Certainly good enough to get me through some other difficult areas. I need to focus on getting his strength up to increase the effectiveness of that, but that is a low priority. Grumble John was here training attack. He's up to 43. Burn 39. Sad Neil 37. That's a very big helpful difference for all of them. And Pia is up to 15 toughness now as well. Everyone's up to good toughness. But I need to do some work with my B team because you can see they're all starving. Now I actually do have some food on Digna. So let's reorganize all that. Oh, no one's sleeping anymore. Okay. Ooh. The leg spike there. There. Should be everyone. And they need to get some action so they can level up. So I'm just going to wait here a little bit for Pia to recover. Oops, I forgot to make everyone get back in bed. I was saving on food. Yeah, that won't be long. Did a little inventory reshuffling, but otherwise not much has changed. Lots and lots of loot to sell off. I still have some masterwork cloth pants for someone. Desert Saber would be nice. We have some polearm class weapons. Some excellent undershirts to bring back home. And plenty of food to keep my humans going. I put most of the weight on Crumble John. He's down to 10 run speed, and let's actually make that worse. First of all, are you dead? No. Let's fix that. Just give that to Beep so you can eat it raw. And he just decided to cook it for some reason. That's fine. Well, he's dead. That was the point. Now he's down to 7 run speed, but a 44% strength XP. Almost the maximum possible. About everything else. You dead? No. I suppose you can cook that up again. Seriously, I didn't make sure all these things were dead? That could have been a nasty surprise. What'd you just say? Oh, acid rain. Right, I forgot that was a thing out here. You're not going to be able to heal through that, are you? 95% protection. Yeah, it's going down about 1 HP per second. Or ever per 2 seconds. Frustrating. Be nice to set up a tent. I don't believe I unlocked that. Camping. Flat shelter? Fabrics. Damn it. No, scrap tent from animal skin. That'll work. And I'll make you do it because you have to get out anyway. Makes sense, put it right over the beds. And take away your guard post job, so you stay under there. Excellent. That was much easier to solve than I thought. And Beeb is immune to acid, so it doesn't make a difference. Oh, that's right. I need to get some better hats. Samurai helmet is minus 20 perception. If Alright, that's good enough. What do I have for beds right now? I have 2 beds left. Yeah, I'm just gonna be lazy and leave those there. What the hell? You must have come from that group that was ambushed back there by Garu. I take it out with Beep. Ooh, he has a double punch now. That's good. Jesus. Now I'm gonna take another animal skin. Just in case I have to set up another shelter somewhere. Alright, P is good. Take all your jobs off. And let's get back on the road. Oops. Does everyone have... Oh, wait. No. Kidnap? No. Pick you up. Pick you up. Let's see how that goes. Remember, we're going through cannibal territory soon. So to avoid walking through Dead Cat, we're going to go for... That's the dead village. Burn, what the fuck? Follow. Burn. Beep, kill them all. Oh, that's actually a lot of them. Okay. Everyone engage in combat. And Pia, obviously, shoot it from a distance, please. I think making Beep carry this was a mistake. That's gonna hurt his dodge. Oh yeah. So do some first aid. Let other people take some aggro. Why are you still... Oh my god, it just pecked your face and you're still trying to shoot it with a crossbow. That delayed attack is so annoying. No. Stand behind it. It's only the robots that got roughed up. Except for Beep. That's fine. Everyone's healed up now? Yeah. So here we go again. Nice. Oh my god, that's a lot of eggs. What do those sell for again? I know they're heavy. See, I don't need that up there. I don't need... Actually, I don't even know what size these things are. Six kilograms a piece and they're huge. Okay. My god. This is just ridiculous. This is gooey. Oh wait, are you coming for me? Yeah. Okay, you get rid of that. God damn it, Beep. Come on. Another one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these guys got this. You're down to 7 run speed. Oh, this is such a bad idea. Come on, John, come back. I have trading range. Come on, man. There we go. Can you just do a whole stack? Yeah, okay. Okay. Beep wins the day again. He healed up and get out of here. P is the slowest now. No, she isn't. Really? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, Beep, you need another training weight. Everyone's healed, right? Okay. So we've made it less than 10% of the way there, and we've been in combat 3 times. You know, come to think of it, big things are attracted by the scent of blood. Am I literally dragging bait behind me? I mean, I walked into a nest, so I brought that on myself, but I don't know. I think the scent would follow the corpses. Oops. There we go. See, that's how it should be. Dodging last second so you don't have to dodge twice. It's a huge waste of time. Oh my god, hit it. This is where we start having to get worried. Going through cannibal territory, injured like this, is not a good plan. And we're gonna head back for that village, hope for the best. Oh yeah, Beep has no strength XP. Yeah, screw it. Oh, hello. Of course it's a cannibal camp, but unoccupied at the moment. Also, guys, this is not the best idea. But you can sleep in camp beds, even cannibal camp beds, for free. Berserkers? Where the hell did berserkers come from? Okay. We need to spread out again. Beep. I can't watch him and watch the fight at the same time, so you need to get in here. Pia. Fall back. Crumble John, you have the best armor. Draw aggro. Unprovoked, my ass. Oh, following leader. Let's see what happens. There's the leader. Oh, yeah, they are attacking me. See? I was right. Get them. You're on taunt. That's good. Skeletons are on taunt because they don't have to recover. And let's actually put you on sneak. Try to let everyone else get aggro. Beep. Once you get in there, we will change you. That's good. You spread out. Spread out. Maybe Crumble John should just block. He can't actually swing that sword. Hey, what are these guys' stats? In the 40s. Yeah, I'd better put my gear on. Especially my helmet. That's really hurting right now. Wait, why aren't you helping? Whoa, what? Was that a spark? Cool! Oh, now we have freaking cannibals. Yeah, switching to an actual weapon was a good idea. Okay, so we do have confirmation now that that weird unhittable state is actually considered blocking, and I don't know why. Like that. Clearly not using the sword, but still creating sparks. Interesting. Bam! Okay, it's time to focus on the cannibals. It's such a small touch, those sparks, but they're so nice. Okay, make sure no one goes down. Sedniel's actually in the negative now. Crumble John isn't doing much better. He only has 2 guys on him. He'll be fine. Okay. And mop up, we'll switch back. Come on, you can do it, Beat. We believe in you. Am I even getting XP for this? No. Where's he taking me? Here, let's just end this. Oh my god, Beat. End this. Come on, Beep, come on. It's right there. There we go. Another fighting Goro. Okay. Wait, will it create sparks if he blocks my punch? Wait, what? Shrieking bandits now? There's just no end to these freaking things. How are your stats? 30s? Alright, I can do this with martial arts. Gotta be careful not to get surrounded though. I'm fine with you guys fighting each other. Bam. Now, martial arts is much more effective against... What? A tech hunter's in the fight too? Oh my god. At least he's not attacking me. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Martial arts is much more effective than katanas against armor. Don't make me do this again, Beat. Bear in mind, he's trying to hit this one. You know what? Screw you. Aimless? Why are you not doing medical? Oh, that's why. Medical. Another tech hunter. He'll be fine, I'm sure. What do you guys want? Attacking enemies, but you're not in red. Interesting. Sedniel's unconscious. You have robotics in your list, and you're not doing it. Why not? He's right there. Weird. Oh, that's all stun damage. It's going to be a long time until you can take more than one hit to the chest, even with armor. Okay, we need to get somewhere to recover. Apparently there's an armory over there. Oh, that one! I can put beds in there. Please tell me you're attacking me. You're patrolling? Oh. 2 broken arms, and you're about to go negative on your stomach. See if I sneak up to you and then attack you. Can I get the KO before you run away? She keeps juking me. Every time I attack, she changes directions. What am I doing? Okay. Oh god, more cannibals. A lot more cannibals. Okay. Pia. I think you're right. I don't really care if you guys get spread out. And my recovery point is right there. So as long as no one gets taken, I'll be alright. Take a martial arts for now and try to sneak up behind. Oh yeah, I can one shot. That's good enough. I took 11 damage without armor protection. Beep is a monster. Alright, get out of the fray. Pick off the stragglers, as was initially the plan. Wait, can you even attack? You're at negative arm now. Yes, you can kick. Good. Your better attacks are kicks anyways. Both the robots down. Criminal John not far behind. Criminal John actually went down. Pia, how you doing? Completely gave up. Okay. I actually don't mind that, since you suck at melee. Oops. Now my weapon is actually not super much better than what I'm using now. Except that I'm much better at blocking than I am at dodging. The sweep attack is handy. And if they go down with cut damage, you won't get back up. Colonel John, just keep getting up, you'll be fine. Oh, I left you on block, didn't I? My mistake. Let the heavy weapons guy, the guy with the best area of attack, unable to use his weapon. Okay, no sparks from melee. Martial arts, I mean. No sparks from martial arts. Beep's the only man standing. God damn. This is why I use the numeric superiority mod. Because being outnumbered actually matters. They keep hitting me in recovery frames. Oh, God. And they can hit you while you're getting up now. With a small chance of, or moderate chance of instant KO. Where's Crumble John? Oh, there he is. Pia's still fine. I didn't take my robot friend. Kidnapper? Yeah. Put into this fool. You dare! I'm pretty sure he's dead, Burn. Alright, Pia. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Crumble John's at minus 42. Alright. Well, first of all, let me make sure this big thing is actually dead. Good, you can put that down. Hey, Crumble John. I said no. I'm doing a medical. Pretty good. Sedniel. Oh, yeah, he's gonna be down for a bit. As much recovery as I can do at the moment. Let's get everyone inside. And Burn has the beds. Sedniel has the beds. Oops. Okay. Best fighter needs to sleep. And Crumble John needs to sleep. And while you're here, switch back to my preferred method. Also the one I need to level up. This was such a bad idea. All those freaking eggs. 108 kilograms just from those. 118 with the Leviathan Pearl. So I can squeeze these back in. Anything else? Medical. That's about it. Oh well. Get back to bed. Yeah. Martial arts is definitely much better than a flesh cleaver at this point. Just have to sell that off. Anything here to loot? Oh, please fight each other. Hey, what are you pecking that isn't getting hit? Sparks from beak thing attacks. Interesting. This cannibal has only 19 defense. And successfully holding off against beak things. I was really hoping these guys would fight each other, but I don't think it's gonna happen anymore. Eat it. Yes. Cannibal gets eaten by terrifying monster of the wasteland. Is that two cannibal camps right next to each other that I didn't even notice? Maybe just one camp, I guess. Usually not that far spread apart. You know what? If the penalty for failing against cannibals wasn't so severe, this would be a great point to train off of. Run over there, fight a wave, come back and heal. But I'm a little worried about that. Hello there, Jack. Welcome to the stream. Do it. That AoE will weaken them significantly. Alright, in we go. Oh yeah, these guys have flesh cleavers. Oops. I was thinking about the scrawny cannibals. Maybe martial arts isn't the best idea here. You know what, Jack? I ain't even mad. Ooh, damn. There's a lot of hits in my chest. Heal. That's why I clicked on you. Heal. Counter strike. Bam. Okay, now that the worst of it's over. Oh, burn. Whatever. At least he's... Hello, Shrieking Bandit. One hit from KO. Not the best choice for an ally. See if I can do it quickly. Looting the dead? Why are you looting the dead right now? Ouchie. 2 hits from KO. One hit from KO. In a cannibal camp. Oh, thank you, Burn. Wham! Am I medicing this Shrieking Bandit? I am. Why? He wants to freaking kill me! Whatever. Let's all go home. I started this run before the game fully released. Right here, burn. You can deal with that. Nice. It's finally reaching competence. Let's get... Actually, you kill that big thing. You can wait inside. You need to heal. Sad now. Go away. Oh, I forgot P was on passive. It's actually how I want you right now. Oh well. Wait. Did I get a spark for hitting armor? Plate armor? I guess that makes sense. Am I playing vanilla? Oh no. I have quite a few mods on. Big battle in the background. Yay. Once everyone's healed up, we're good to go. Go over my mods quick. A cement test, that's actually called Project Poseidon. It lets you put some very large... Actually, wait a minute. I think I have one. What's it called? Buildings? There we go. Artificial island. Lets you build like this. How do I go up again? Plus and minus. Like this. See there's a little ramp? It's a giant platform. It lets you put that out in the ocean somewhere. Very handy if you want to build away from combat. Good for testing and things like that, which is why I have it. But it's also just really handy in general. It is pretty cool, and you have to earn it. On rare occasion, you can buy it, but mostly you're going to find it in vaults and such. This is a big one. That's actually called numeric superiority. This is a major difference to the combat. It means that characters can be attacked by 3 other characters at once, instead of the usual surrounded by cannibals. One swings, you counterattack. One swings, you counterattack. Now it actually matters about being outnumbered. Tame beasties, we won't be using this, but it lets you knock out a creature, put it in a cage, and recruit it. It's really neat. You can do things like raising spider armies, even leviathans and beak things. It's great fun, but it doesn't fit the theme here. Scarier spiders. This adds, what do they call it? Butcher spiders, where they roam the higher difficulty areas where you would normally find iron spiders. Except the creator of the mod got pretty creative. They used the skin spider animations, but they used various robotic parts for other creatures in the game. So it looks like a robotic skin spider, and it can still eat you if you get knocked out. It's also far, far more deadly. They look so freaking cool. And they're scary as hell. It's great. It so belongs to Kenshi. Racial diversity. This is an immersion mod. It lets, for instance, roving bandits be a variety of other races instead of all Greenlander. Like you'll see some Scorchlander out in the Holy Nation lands, maybe even the occasional Hive, but you won't see any skeleton hungry bandits, obviously. So it's balanced out according to region, which is nice. Dust bandits are quite likely to be Hiver, things like that. quiver, I can actually show you who was, let's say, knife. Let's get rid of that. That's the quiver mod. Beefs and skeletons. Yes, I have a couple skeletons already, and hoping to get more. They are awesome. Hello there, Pizzoxy. Hope I said that right. This is the quiver mod. It gives you a backpack that's only big enough to realistically fit ammunition, but it stacks like normal. It also gives you some nice little combat effects, like plus 10% combat speed effect. According to my testing, positive combat speed doesn't actually help you, except for countering negative combat speed from other armor. But supposedly that would affect reload speed, aim speed, things like that. I haven't tested that. My testing was actually before ranged even came out. So that's its own thing. And get back in bed. We have Pocket Change, another immersion mod. Adds small amounts of cats relative to the wealth of the character. So Hungry Bandits will have a very small amount, Cannibals will have none, but merchants and like town guards and things will have a lot. Holy Farm Overhaul. This adds guards to the Holy Farms, obviously. But it also means that the farmers can actually work the fields now, which is pretty neat. But the main thing for this mod is it's going to make it harder. The Holy Farms won't just get wiped out by never-ending swarms of swamp raptors, or sorry, river raptors. How soon should you start with mods? I would recommend starting without mods, at least until you have a handle on the game, and then you understand what these things actually do. There are some great quality of life mods that you should certainly consider starting out with, though. Things like Guard Post is the next one. It lets you set down this little. I actually used one earlier, but it's under defense. Lets you put down this little mat. That's all it is, just a little mat. But you can tell your people. Okay, you can shift and click on something. I guess I can't do it because it's a bed. But you can shift and click on something, like here. Now he has the job of foraging animals. He's going to forage animals, or just like a machine. Shift right click, he gets that job permanently. You can do the same thing with that little mat, and whenever they get to that point on the job list, they'll just run over there and stand there. It's great for guarding, hence the name. It's great for making sure that you have fighters near your farms, for instance, or near your gates. Instead of, oh, I need to grab food, go grab food, and he's hiding out in a building somewhere, and then your farmer's the first one who gets attacked. He's like, what? Guard post helps with that. Whenever you start to get frustrated, grab a few mods. It certainly helps diversify things. And other mods like extended camping let you do interesting other things. Extended camping is basically the idea of letting you set up little camps, like the cannibals here. Oops. Go back to bed. Like this cannibal camp. This is not a valid raid destination. It can't trigger town raids, town assaults, anything like that. It's the same idea. You put down your camping thing, like a camp bed, doesn't create an outpost, will not trigger raids. Campfire doesn't create an outpost, won't trigger raids. Little tents, same thing. And then you can have things like small storages. So you can put things in storage without creating an outpost or without being in town. So if you're doing some, I don't know, training operation like I was doing, you can throw things away into your storage without, oh, you put down a storage box. I guess cannibals are going to raid you now. It's like, no, it's just a couple guys out in the desert. It's not an actual city. So that's a pretty nice thing to have. Imperator. Definitely don't start with this one. This makes everything harder. It's specifically designed to make you experience every stage of the game. You have to go through Tech 1, and Tech Tier 2, Tech Tier 3, all the way up, because it takes progressively longer, exponentially longer, the higher tier the tech is. So instead of doing what I did on my first successful playthrough, which was setting up tech and then just researching up to harpoon turrets and then nothing could kill me, you actually have to make do with what you have access to. It also has other pretty annoying things. It increases the duration of night, which means you actually need lights now because of the darkness effect on skills. That's pretty important. And what else was it? Increased trade margins. So location is more important. Instead of plus or minus 30% on prices, you're going to get plus or minus 60%. It makes trading way more efficient, but you have to be really careful if you want to set up, let's say you want to brew rum and sell that as your source of income. Well, you better not do that next to a city that buys it for half price. That, or you have to set up some kind of trade caravan thing. Dark UI is what you're looking at now. It makes the windows much cleaner, much nicer to look at, also more readable. Great for streams. Better mercenaries, this gives you more options. It lets you recruit them for longer durations of time instead of, I think, 3 days is the usual limit. Just more flexibility. Well, Beep is actually a custom mod, which is I'm sure why you've never seen it before. I made that one myself. This one let me recruit Beep in 15 seconds flat from a new start. And then I just dismissed my starting character. That's it. Adventurers Guild. This is one of my favorites. It is done exceedingly well. It adds 2 new outposts and a few special characters in various major city bars like the World's End, Mongrel, things like that. So what you do is, it doesn't function until you have your own base. But you can talk to the Adventurers Guild, any of their representatives, and you can say, send me a squad. And they will send out this heavily protected group of level 1 recruits of your specified race. If you say, I want humans, they'll send you humans. If you say you want Shek, they'll send you Shek. If you say skeletons, they can send you skeletons. But you have to pay for them to send out the initial group, and you have to pay per recruit. But you get the full customization screen, just like creating a new character, everything else. It's expensive, but it's renewable. You have infinite recruits of your choice, and it's lore friendly. It's great. And then you have Super Start and Uber testing dummies. I'm not actually using these. These are for testing somewhere else. I just decided to leave them on because they don't actually affect anything. Super Start is exactly what it sounds like. You're completely OP. Stupidly high stats, stupidly high money, things like that. Uber testing dummies, you are literally immortal. But only if you create a character with that race, which I didn't. So it doesn't do anything. That's just for testing and for for testing and recording. Like right now, I'm working on an automation video, how to automate everything in your base. It's very handy to not actually have to fight off bandits and raids. It's just like move my character somewhere else, kill everything, and come back. I don't have to worry about any of that. So that's the mod list. We're going to zip through time here. Yes, all of them are in the workshop. They're not under these names though. Like Tame Beasties is correct, Scary Spiders is correct, Racial Diversity, Quiver, Pocket Change, are correct. But things like Cement Test, that's actually Project Poseidon. BK3K Combat Slots is actually Numeric Superiority. I forget what beep is called. I mean, I even made it and I don't remember what it's called. So just watch out for that. Am I considered inside right now? Okay, good. 'Cause I don't know if that's rain or acid rain. My bet is on big things winning this one. Yep. Actually, hold on a second. I still need a bit of recovery. I'm gonna save my game in case something happens. I'm gonna look away for a second. I believe I actually have a proper list I can give you guys. Project Poseidon. Oops. Quiver. Okay, unfortunately it's missing a couple. Or maybe only Quiver. We'll see. But I do have a collection list that I'll send you guys. And I'll update that later. Well, I have plenty of food, so I'm not worried about those guys at all. And they certainly seem to be safe. Let me go through my comments here. Some settlements not having anyone in them. Well, some settlements aren't supposed to have anyone in them. Like this one here. I forget what it's called. Ghost Town? I think it's called Ghost Town. Obviously, because of the name, not supposed to have anyone in there. If you're talking about normal villages, or especially cities, the question would be, are the buildings ruined? If the buildings are ruined, then it's likely on purpose. Blister Hill? There is no way Blister Hill died on accident. The buildings are fine. Missing everyone, guards included. I don't know what to say about that. That might be a bug. You can try importing. That reset everything. Can you add mods however you like to a saved game? Jack is correct on that. Generally, you're fine, but if it's anything that affects generation, things like squad generation or things that squads will have, then you're going to need an import or something like loot that would require an import, extra villages and such. Like for instance, I've already been there, so I can show you this right here. Ishijuku, that's from a mod. If I spawned at the hub and I walked over here before I installed the mod, it wouldn't be there. And you install the mod, it's still not there because it's already been loaded. It was missed during the terrain generation, during the city generation. So you would have to import your game and it would just magically appear. So yeah, in general, import your game, but it also depends on how much you've done so far. If you've, you know, killed off a city, some bandit towns, then you might want to reconsider. It'll reset your loot, things like armory loot over there, things like camps will all be reset. I had one save in particular. It was actually a stream I did, and I had a city. I forget the name of it. It's on YouTube, but it was basically a hunter run. I had a city right here, and I could only make money or gain food by hunting. That was quite the interesting challenge until I got to the point where I could farm Leviathans. Or self-sufficiency was also allowed. I could farm for food as well, but I could only make money from hunting. So I had a base right here, and I killed all the skimmer nests that kept bothering me. And then I imported my game. Well, what I didn't know was that they increased the difficulty of skimmers, and it happened to respawn like twice as many nests as I initially had. I was under constant attack, constant assault. And then I had bandits that spawned all along this ridge here, up in the mountains, and they kept coming down attacking me too. And then, after I was weakened from all of that, Samurai Patrol came by, randomly attacked me, don't know why. And then Manhunters came by and captured half my people. It's like, what the fuck? Like, none of these things were threats until I imported. It reset everything in the area. Would I pop the link again? Okay. What is importing? From the main menu, you just click on Import Game and select a save game. Now what it does is it restarts all of the generation, except for your characters, of course. Or well, it rebuilds your characters from their archetypes. That's rather technical. In general, it'll never change anything about your current characters. But what it will do is reset all the loot and armories. It will reset patrols. It'll reset camps. It'll reset cities. If you accidentally killed a merchant, you can just import your game and it's fine. But things like faction relations will stay the same. Research will stay the same if you choose to. Buildings you've created stay the same if you choose to. Things like that. Awesome, Raz. Good to hear. Since you guys are talking about my goals, I know I completely skipped over that. I'll do it for a second. Okay. So I started off with Beep Solo, and no stealing whatsoever. Looting is fine. Stealing is not. I can only sell loot, not, like farming or crafting or anything. No arena training, because it's way too safe to keep things interesting. And unique recruits only. And I couldn't recruit anyone at all until I successfully completed one goal, which was acquiring my first unique weapon. And I want to acquire all unique weapons, that is the Meitou grade, things like that. There are some special named weapons as well that I might not bother with. We'll see. They can be quite a hassle to track down. And I want to destabilize and end all empires. So I've already joined with the Flotsam Ninjas. I'm going to take out the Holy Nation first. Then I'll join with the Anti-Slavers, take out UC. I forget who helps you take out the Shek. But after that, I'm going to kill all the sub-factions too. Because I need their weapons anyway, so why not do everything at the same time? And I have 2 casualties so far. I had Shrike, I recruited in Mongrel, free recruit from Mongrel, and my first puppy. Both killed by some really weird interactions that honestly don't make any sense. I don't know what happened there. My best guess is it was an import issue. See, I had captured the Bandit King, the Dust Bandit King. I turned him in for his bounty, and for whatever reason, he was released. I found him shortly after, and I put him in his own cage, in his own tower. I loaded the game several times after that, and it was fine. Then I imported, and he was mysteriously gone. But I happened to be in the tower when I imported. So then when I left, with all of my characters, it reset. When I unloaded the area, it reset. All of a sudden, the Bandit King's alive. All of a sudden, all his men are back. And I was wounded from fighting bandits and training on my people. And I just walked in because I thought it was empty. Completely massacred. Thankfully, Beep was able to save pretty much everyone else. But Shrike, that was actually my mistake. I was accelerating time to go through healing, and I completely forgot how critical her condition was. I thought I still had a couple minutes. I was wrong. That's my mistake. But there was nothing I could do about my doggy. My doggy was butchered. I didn't even get the chance to heal it up. But rest assured, I made the Bandit King pay for that. I murdered him in cold blood, made sure he stayed dead, and then I threw him off a cliff. You don't mess with Doggo. You do not mess with Doggo. Okay, thank you for the follow, Jack, Juju, and Raz. And also thank you for the host, Jack. I think we're all good now. Oof. Maximum hit points all the way down to 164. I need to take care of that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna make Sed don't carry these because he needs the weight. For some reason, they never go in the backpack. Could grab some extra loot here. Armor plating is nice, and I already have some, so it'll stack nicely. Go get that. I'm really not worried about the rest. Some good materials here if I need it, though. Someone seems to be being eaten right now. I'm fine with that. Alright, Crumble John. 39 strength. Let's get this guy. Another host from Undead Kit. Yeah, oh my god. Cannot talk. And you stop trying to heal this freaking bandit, man. He's my enemy. As I was trying to say. Thank you for the host, Undead King. Grumbledron. Run speed 7. Beep, stop it. Follow him. Oh god. Why? Everyone go hide. Okay, they're leaving. I just want to go home. I have no idea what that is. Thank you for the cheer, King. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. Oh man, thanks. Thanks for the donations there. I can't turn my camera. There we go. Do you believe in life after love? Uh, sorry to be a buzzkill, but I don't believe in love. How do you end empires? Whew, man, that's one to talk about. All right, so the way all cities work, is that they have a leader. For instance, there's this slave market down by Clownsteady, and conveniently, the master is called Slave Market Master. All you have to do is kill him, or sometimes you can. I don't mean KO, I mean kill. And sometimes you can capture them or turn in their bounty or something. Sometimes that works, but it's different for each one. But you have to take out the unique NPC that is the head of that town. And if you take him out, it changes. Again, that's different by town. For instance, there's one United Cities town that gets overrun by cannibals if you kill the leader. And then, of course, their patrols will help destabilize other regions of the empires. You'll help, like all the slave markets, all the stone mining, things like that. They don't have as good of guards as the main cities do. They could easily be overrun just by attrition. So that's an interesting idea. But you have to take out the leader. You have to make sure the leader dies. And then, yeah, it converts in some way. Again, it's different. But it can influence patrol spawns. It can influence the city. It can actually be completely destroyed. If you unload the area and come back, the buildings can be destroyed and all the people are gone. It can influence economies in nearby towns, like the slave market I talked about. Will reduce the prosperity of Clownsteady. They'll have, I assume that means less things to sell, less money to buy with. Have they updated Kenshi to work on Windows 10? I'm on Windows 10, so yeah. I know it had some video card issues. I don't remember which ones, and that was a long time ago. Yes, lots of post-release updates. All good stuff so far. Like apparently they added weapon sparks. I didn't even realize that's something that the game needed, but it really helps. It really adds to the atmosphere. And more cannibals. You know what? I'm close enough. I'm just gonna go straight for World's End. Ooh, doggies. Watch out for them. Okay, those cannibals are coming after me shortly. finish this doggy. Oof. Good, I should be dodging more often than not. Everything you planned. Excellent. Oh, he saw me. Okay. Beep on rear guard. Doing well. Tempted to go fight those cannibals. You're at day 52 and you can barely kill hungry bandits. What are you doing wrong? You spent most of the time grinding copper. What do you do when the hungry bandits come by? Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna kill these guys. Anyone on block? You guys are on passive. That's good. So beep, walk away. Pia, walk away. My 3 taunt guys take initial aggro. So beep is actually gonna be passive for a minute. And now you get some practice. And of course you're already in melee. You have a toothpick, you have the fire rate for this. Bam! You have 11 people. You gather everyone in the area and attack unprovoked. Whoop. Beep is going for robotics. What? Oh, someone got knocked out. Okay. Time for you to rough them up, Beep. 4 with 20-ish stats. I assume your gear is crap. Is this on super hard? I have mods to make this much harder than it's supposed to be. And I also have a 4 times nest multiplier, which includes bandits, cannibals, everything. They all make 4 times the number of camps. Full samurai gear for 2 guys and very decent for the rest in 20-ish stats. You should be able to take them out without too much trouble. So, you actually gain more experience by losing. You gain toughness by getting hurt, and you get defense by failing to block, as well as successfully blocking. You get attack by failing to hit, as well as successfully hitting. But you learn more when you fail. Which is why fighting tougher enemies is so much better. Okay, you can take out 1 group. Oh, I'm walking right by the freaking ghost town. Which has 3 bandit camps around it. cannibal camps around it? Let's just go around all this mess. Oh yeah, don't build a town yet. If you're mining copper, that means you're going to town regularly. See if you can buy a building in town and do your basic research there first. At least get turrets researched. Get your basic production researched. That'd be iron plates and storage. Those are absolute essentials. Get to the point where you can actually build better buildings than a basic shack. You're going to need it. Oh, you already did that. Good. But still, your people need to learn how to use crossbow turrets just the same as using a katana. It will take time for them to get good at it. And you can take my word for it. Gates don't last very long, even against hungry bandits. Turrets are not a must-have. And in fact, I don't even build walls, and turrets are pretty pointless without walls. The general idea is you make a V shape or a U shape, and then the gate is at the bottom of that letter, and then the rest are walls with turrets on them. Let's say you get to the point where you can build watchtowers, and you put turrets on the watchtowers. That's because they get bonus damage and accuracy from height advantage. But the idea for that is that you just demolish them from ranged with no chance of repercussion while they're just slowly beating down your gate. My problem with that is that gates don't last very long. It seems rather pointless. Besides, I would rather have the combat experience. So what I do is I just don't bother with any of that. Bandits come in and attack me, they can attack my farmer, they can attack my guards, they can attack my main character, my animals, everything. Because they all need to get better at combat. And yeah, turrets have friendly fire. Jack is right about the gates too. I believe you were repairs. Yeah. So we'll start in here. Oh, is this big thing dead? Let's release this outside. Actually, Chromazon doesn't even need to rest. He can just hold on to it. I have a completely unnecessary amount of food. Uh, Crappy horse chopper. Why am I even holding this? Get rid of that. Power core. All specialist grade undershirts. Definitely hold on to that. Skeleton eyes. With an 18% markup. Nice. Copper plates. I mean, Desert Saber isn't bad, but I have a lot better. And eggs, which you can't afford, of course. One skeleton muscle, allowed to do. And then get these guys repaired. Oh man, this is gonna be a problem. You can only buy 5 of those eggs. I brought 18 and even more expensive stuff besides. I don't think you have any. I already know the black plate jacket. Okay. Armored face plates. What's the one with the hood called? Samurai cloth pants is pretty nice, but I already have 3 masterwork grade. uh, oh well. Pia, let's just visit every single merchant in this place and try to sell off this junk. Have I ever had a martial artist? I'm using one now. And are they worth it? Yes. They take significant investment. Don't forget that. It takes significant investment, but it's worth it. In the end, they'll be able to one-shot multiple enemies at once and solo armies. It's worth it. And of course, you don't have any. Whoa, whoa, where'd you get a specialist samurai helmet from? I mean significant investment in that they are completely useless when you start out. They'll do no damage, they'll never hit anything, and they can't avoid damage. But once you get over that initial hump, you are already dead. Nani? Anyway, memes aside, yeah, you're basically screwed. You have to get some equipment. Assassin's Rags is great. It gives +6 martial arts. Fight indoors when you can. That's another +8. And I can't actually wear them because I'm a hiver. But if you're a human, you can wear the martial arts shirt. I forget what it's called. Martial arts bindings, I believe. There's also gi pants and gi armor. Assassin's Rags is better than the gi armor, but they're fine. All those together give you a pretty solid bonus. They also protect your fists. Assassin's Rags gives you 100% fist protection. You won't take damage from dealing damage, which is great. That's one of the other issues. You need to have significant toughness, strength, and dexterity. Dexterity is your cut damage, strength is your blunt damage as normal, but toughness reduces the damage you deal to yourself. It also, of course, protects you from when you get hit, since you can't block. You can only dodge. And dodging has some weird issues that blocking doesn't have. Like against big things, very slow attacks, you actually have to dodge twice. So I strongly recommend starting off your characters. If you intend to go martial arts, I strongly recommend starting off with an actual weapon first. Because you need strength and toughness at the very least to even do damage when you hit things. That's on top of all the extra investment of being able to get to the point of doing something. Like you need to have the proper gear to use the better techniques. You unlock better martial arts techniques that do more damage, have larger area of effect, and are faster as you increase your skill level. So for instance, if I take all of this off and I put on armor that restricts my martial arts, like this samurai leg plates here, I won't be able to do the flying ninja kick anymore. But if I gain another 10 points in martial arts, I'll be able to do the flying ninja kick while wearing armor. So it's just important things to keep in mind. I would actually have a -15 penalty if I was wearing all of my best armor at the moment. Not to mention the dodge penalties, which are significant. And if you have 11 people, it's actually better to craft gear. It's worth the investment of training people up. Oh, don't buy swords. Yeah, your problem is stats, not gear. Oh my god, no one has money. I still have the Leviathan Pearl to sell. I don't think anyone's gonna be able to afford that. How do you get better weapons without spending 23k? You find them. Oh my god. Well, I sold most of it. And that's actually my house. Oh yeah, I forgot that these towers actually have people in them now. Okay, here's an example. Here's this ninja blade. It is the best ninja blade in the game. It has 1.76 cutting damage. Do you know what that means? Okay. The cutting damage on weapons refers to, how do I say this? Skill effect. It doesn't actually mean damage. It means your skill effect on damage. Cutting damage is from dexterity and your class skill. In this case, katanas, because it's a katana class weapon. Blunt damage is based on strength and your weapon skill as well. But the funny thing about the way it's calculated is that if you have 0 skill, it negates the damage entirely. You deal only the base level of damage. For cutting weapons, that's 15 cut and 0 blunt. For blunt weapons, like this one, that is 0. Sorry, that is. I forget. I think it's 15. 15 blunt and 6 cut. So that's the really weird thing. If I gave this ninja blade to someone with 0 stats, they would do the same damage with this as with the worst quality ninja blade in the game. Now that's really important when you're talking about something that weighs 25 kilograms. If I gave this to someone with 0 stats, they would do the same damage with this as with a weapon that they could swing 4 times as fast, like an iron stick. I mean, sure, the +8 defense bonus is nice, but if you can't actually move it fast enough to block the attack, what good does it do? Seriously, try it sometime. Get a heavy weapon, give it to someone, see how much damage they do, take it off and give them a stick. You'll be able to attack many times faster and do the same amount of damage without killing yourself. Sandogasa? He doesn't provide any protection. 40% acid plus 6 perception. That's not bad. Oh, crossbows don't follow that rule. Crossbows will always do the same damage regardless of your skill level. They'll just be able to attack faster and with more precision. How much the game is unforgiving to new players? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, we're talking about the hive. Right. Are you Ranger Shop? Good. Please have money. 25K. Yes. Finally. And I'm already using a specialist toothpick. I could buy a specialist ranger, but I have one of those already. I don't have the research for this. I'll take it. Take the ammo. That's all I need. Carmel John. Still pretty heavily weighed down, largely from the fragment axe that I'm stubbornly not giving away. Oh, everyone's healed up. Nice. I wonder if they ever implemented the ability to join the tech hunters. I'm gonna take a look at that. That bird definitely just flew through a rock. Okay. Where is the guy? EO? Are you serious? You have one science skill? You. Diplomatic status in the tech hunters. Tell me about this place. World history, first extinction. Hmm. And Finch. Talk to you too. Adventuring is for simple-minded ruffians with a death wish. The work is necessary for your research. Well, I can attack him through dialogue. That's nice. Well, no obvious option to join. That's a shame. But I suppose you're already role-playing tech hunters by default. So was that. Alright, hold on a second here. I wanted to go to the Armor King. The guys are getting good enough that I could start terrorizing farms. So of course, I have 2 skeletons with me. Still. The reason that's important, I mean, I'm attacking them anyway, so it doesn't matter about the whole attack on sight thing. But what does matter is that paladins use paladins' crosses, which deals significantly extra damage to skeletons. That's a pretty significant problem, actually, since all of their patrols will be armed with those. Anyway, what I'm thinking now is that I have already allied myself with the Flotsam Ninjas. I could actually use them as allies. Go over there, talk to them, get a few guys, and run over and start terrorizing farms with backup. But I don't know if this is a good time to do that. My only help is all the way down here, and they're not that good. Alright, let's do a scouting mission. You guys can all wait here. Actually, Holy Nation comes up here, don't they? Okay, you guys wait over there. And Beep is gonna go check this place out. We're already at war, so it's a good thing I can run fast. If I come across some secluded forces, I'll take them out with martial arts. Good training. Otherwise, I'll see what kind of mess I can make. I'm also quite skilled at stealth. 91 stealth, 64 assassination. I can make a mess that way if I want as well. It won't be dark for much longer, though. So what am I up against? Farmers have stats in the teens. No big deal. Much better much better attack because of the staffs. They have +8 attack. Stormhouse. Not much for fortifications. And this is what we have for an army. 1 paladin and a bunch of holy sentinels. Sentinels are in the 30s. Paladin is in the 40s. Oh, that easily beats out my martial arts. But if I could fight each of them one at a time, I could easily take them out with my sword. When will I steal things? I will never steal things in this run. And I have a general rule against it. Because it's just too easy. Oh, that's dumb. Open it, please. Empty, okay. I don't think I'm sneaky enough to get both of them, but I can try. Bam! Nice. 2 more over here. Get stuck in the animation. There we go. Ooh, is this roaming wolves? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna make a mess. Let's take out the worst guy. Oh my god, really? Okay. Yeah, don't click on another guy until you finish the animation or get stuck doing the animation again. These guys are out for several minutes each. Okay, is there anyone here I can kill? I guess I'm fighting you. Robot in disguise. Yeah, I really don't need to. But let me show you what these weapons. Combat cleaver plus 30% armor penetration and 25% damage versus robots. Yeah, that means I can't even protect myself with armor. That's seriously significant. Damage is rather low, blood loss doesn't matter. But when you're fighting against skeletons, those bonuses are a big deal. And every freaking guy has it. Combat cleaver or the other one. See if I can find the leader. Probably in here. Farmer. Okay. Random. Oh, I KO'd you by hitting the leg. Okay. That explains why he got up so quickly. Yeah, like the alarm wasn't raised. Oh, no. Why are you... Why are you purposely going out of your way to fight the doggy? Whatever. Easy XP. That is a different dog. Those are actually wild preying on that beast right there. It benefits me, so I will allow it. Get out of here. Sneak and heal. All those farmers I knocked out are just getting up. And that won't last for long. Oh, no. They actually beat the doggy. That's a surprise. Well, it's still dark out, but instead of doing that, I try to pick on this guy for being so far away. Get a couple easy hits in before help comes, or not at all for some reason. Surprisingly good at blocking my attacks. Jesus. Oh man, they all got it at the same time. Well, I can't take you on like this. Paladin's the strongest. I believe that's considered a heavy weapon. Or hacker class anyway, but heavy in the sense that it has indoor penalties. I don't remember that. I should have checked while he was unconscious. Where's the other guy? Didn't he go down right over there somewhere? I don't know. Yeah, that's a mistake. I think I did everything I could here at the moment. If I came with backup, or at the very least a distraction, I could make more of a mess. 36 martial arts effective, 33 dodge effective. Yeah. Why didn't we try it? But at least now I know what I'm up against. I can definitely take them out. What I have to worry about is patrols. One random Inquisitor and all of his little buddies. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Okay, well, the Ranger shop is still open. I have a ridiculous amount of money. Let's see if I can get a better one. Eagles Cross. I mean, Old World can at least punch through armor. I really want to pay for a standard grade, though. I could pay for specialists. This is actually more along what I want, and being cheaper than the Specialist Ranger. So, a question from the chat. Which of my different runs have I found the most fun? I really liked the one where I was skeletons only, martial arts only. I called it the monk run. I had skeletons, martial arts again, like I said. No stealing or anything else that's considered not against the rules, I guess you could say. The monks are all about like peace, tranquility, all that shit. So I can fight bandits or whatever, but I wouldn't go out and fight town guards. I made a point of making my own like training dojo town and dealing with all the threats with that, which was interesting. Especially because I built it way too early on purpose to get myself beat up more. It was good fun. I wasn't planning on buying a weapon, but I definitely need something that can punch through armor. Eagle's Cross is a bit slow. Extra range is great. Extra velocity is great. It also uses more expensive ammunition. And I'm not worried about deviation. Deviation with all weapons actually goes down to 0 at the required skill point. So for Eagle's Cross, it requires getting up to 80 to bring the accuracy down. Old World 80, Rangers 60, Toothpick 90. That's what that skill number actually means. Kenshi is my main content on Twitch. It is actually all of my content on Twitch. I used to do things like streaming some various testing, streaming some content creation for my videos. I don't do that anymore. I just stream my runs now. What do you use? Regulars? Good. How long have I been Kenshiing? 758 hours. Back when there was only 1/4 of the new map. That's when I started. How am I doing on repair kits? Pretty good. And the scatter around of different characters, that's good. Healing. Pretty good. Oh, I stored books here. I stored a bunch of stuff here. When was that? I don't even remember. It was years ago, though. Oh, yeah. I stored a quiver. Alright, Crumble John, get over here. Make you carry all the heavy stuff. It's down to 8 run speed. Terrible. But we're gonna go see if we can kill off a holy farm. With 2 skeletons, because I'm stupid. Seriously, Paz, you're speaking English better than my coworkers who are native-born Americans. Whoa, what? Oh, doggy. Already dead somehow. Okay, what damage did I take? Not bad. Let's make everyone stop and recover anyway. Okay, high noon. That's good. Oh yeah, Pia's a woman. Keep forgetting that. Well, I recorded her at the Flotsam Ninjas. I'm sure she'll be happy to help out. Just please no patrols. Please no patrols. That's all I want. And since these guys wear heavy armor, I'm going to try leaving Beep with martial arts and see how that goes down. Ooh! Oh, that's the... my bad. Leader doesn't use a backpack. I got all excited there. I'm like, oh, this is going to be easy. Oh, no, of course not. I think this is the building where he's hiding in. I'm not sure. Home territory aggression. Okay, so I am already in combat. Here we go. Lead the charge. Ooh, you did 101 damage? What's your toughness? 11, that'd be why. One more shot and blood KO. Nice. Ouchie. You just shot me in the butt. Come on. I gave you a weapon with better accuracy, and you do that already? You're not helping your case. See, that was a great shot. Right between two allies. Oh, that's a new cotton texture. Okay. Who's next? Let's keep beeping the fray. That was 100 damage in one hit. My god. Of course, you know, only 16 toughness, but damn. Where do these guys go? I mean, they all wanted to get in here, and the door's conspicuously open now. Oh, there's a leader. No, you guys can handle that. I'll take the leader. But I need to make sure you die. Okay. Back to martial arts. Wow. Where'd all the guards go? Okay. Well, I could raid the storage. Yeah, sure, I'll kidnap you. I don't actually care about that. I just want you outside so I can see your condition. Degrading. Dead. It'll take a while. I'll stick around to make sure it happens. What the hell? I brought the army because there was an army here. All the animals died from the random wolf raid when I knocked out all the guards. That sucks. Anyway. Wait for this guy to die. Well, I suppose I don't need everyone else anymore. Just to make sure I understand how everything is working, I'm going to send everyone back home, the world's end. Wait for this guy to die, and then I will unload the area and come back. And I'll see if that makes all the buildings ruined. I've never actually tried to kill a holy farm before in this way, since the update that actually lets you do it properly. So we're going to learn something today. And I really wish there would be a proper talent takeover mechanic. Well, I suppose. Everything in time. Dead. Okay. Unload at World's End. Actually, Beep is pretty fast. Run to Flotsam. Pick up some allies. And there you go. According to the map, it is dead, and we'll see if anything changes when we get there. Okay. Now I have a few friends. Should be following me. It's 2 friends. Poorly equipped for combat. And 0 defense. Literally 0 defense. I guess it's 5 of them. Okay. But 46 attack. Looks like a crappy ninja sword. 52 dex. 34 toughness. Okay, army just keeps getting bigger. I hope you left people behind to defend. And even despite being ninjas, they can't quite keep up with me. So we're saying Crumble John. And we're gonna go right here. Right here. Here. There we go. Do I know how shop counters work? Okay, let me read this. I don't know directly the answer to your question about whether it needs to be loaded for it to happen. But what I do know is that the game simulates things which are not currently on the screen. So theoretically, you wouldn't even need to leave a character in the building. But I haven't tested it because back when I was interested in the subject, the counter didn't work at all. And it's always been rather finicky. So essentially, the rules for shop counter trading is that there's a limited list of things that each NPC can buy. Not NPC is even a shopper, and they have limited money in their inventory when they spawn, and they also have daily wages. That's what determines how much money they have when they get to you, or any other shop, because they can purchase things in other shops too. And yeah, most things are not on shopping lists. It's basically just food and alcohol. On rare occasion, they will buy things like iron plates randomly. Don't know why. But most of it's just food and alcohol, and they can't really afford anything else anyway, if it was on the list. They can certainly never buy gear. Oh, Rocket, you know, that's fine. Ninjas! Are you still following me? Yeah. 6 ninjas. Yeah, it is easy enough to mod. Oh, shit. There's a nest right there. How many times I've walked through that? I didn't see it. They don't buy gear? Yeah. Yeah, they don't. It's pretty much only there for roleplay, but still, you never sell anything of any real value. So I agree. What's the point? Okay, well, the buildings are still intact. Still says it's dead. Roaming population of 11 in one squad. So I'll just watch out for that. First, get out of the way of that patrol. Trade goods? Most of them don't even buy trade goods. Oh, it's another nest. Oh, medkits, yeah. Medical supplies also, so. But not to townspeople, just adventurer types. I don't think that's the fastest way over there, but I guess we'll see. Grimmel is up to 47 strength, so slow, steady march isn't a complete waste. Also, I really have to be careful. With as many camps as I have set up, I was just talking about that. Gonna be freaking dogs everywhere. Don't want them to rough up my ninjas. Yay. Make sure you guys heal up. Good. Oh, this one. This could be a problem. It says residential, but there's turrets all over it. Uh, Holy Sentinel, that's all normal. We're all sleeping. Okay. You stay. Beep. Scouting mission. These bulls are all sleeping right in front of the ramp. I am glad I brought back up. And I'm still not convinced this is a good idea. That's a lot of freaking turrets, man. Okay, John has a heavy weapon. -6 indoors. -2 indoors. But all of my help has ninja swords. Ninja swords have no penalty for being indoors, but -20% armor penetration. Another question about shop counters. Your best idea is to go to a town that has lots of citizens, or like Holy Nation towns are good for that, and UC towns. The other alternative is to be where lots of caravans go, because each member of the caravan buys something, potentially. So instead of having to live off of the wages of citizens, you're going to get lots of waves of, oh, this is the first time this caravan spawned, and they walk into your station, and then all of them have like 1,000 cats or something. The best success I've personally ever had was actually at a crossroads. And people would come by, and again, it would be the whole freaking caravan would run straight to the table and buy something because I'm the only shop there. That was pretty effective. But I don't know how it works now. They might have fixed that. Once everything else broke, they might have fixed some of those issues. So either somewhere with a very high citizen population or somewhere with lots of caravan traffic. What's the location again? It was general advice. And no, I'm not using any trading mods, so I wouldn't know about that. Would I have minus 20%? Oh, right. Chainmail. Okay, well, if everyone's asleep, I can get inside. And if the ninjas follow me inside, which they're already here, they're all sneaking, which I suppose is okay. Oh man, this is such a bad idea. I'm up to 44 martial arts inside, which is great. Crumble John, I'm not worried. Actually, that's a really good point. Pia's the only one who's not wearing armor that would make her basically invincible to arrows. Okay. Pia, come over here. Everyone else, you're gonna fight outside. Bam. Actually, you guys need to fall back. Oh god, you're in combat. Who are you attacking? Who are you attacking? Are you shooting at a wall? Or the bull? What? I don't even know. But end sneak. Or maybe I should get this guy. Quickly. Okay. Yep, this isn't gonna last much longer. Don't let him get on a turret. Start the fight. Crumble John, get in there. You guys, get in there. And make sure you're on attack all so you spread out a little bit. Yeah, keeping the fight indoors was a great idea. I think you guys are doing great. Let's get out here and help. I have to keep an eye out for archers too. If anyone gets on those roofs, we're gonna have problems. Oh, the big thing I was carrying around finally recovered. When oh my god. When Crumble John went down, it got up and now it's causing a mess. It is unfortunately hitting my people, but accidentally hitting their people, which is nice. Come on. Do not recommend martial arts against big things. Specifically because of that whole dodge thing. Ninjas are still fighting. Hold on, that's... Oh, I don't really think they need help. Pretty outnumbered. Big thing revenge. Yeah, but he didn't revenge me. Oh, Pia's in trouble. Alright, Beep. Get on medical detail. Burn is attacking animals now. That's great. Alright, Pia is saved. I wonder if I get a reputation bonus for actually using them to take people out. Doesn't seem to be. Ouchie. Where's the leader? There's the leader. I need to make sure you die. So here. Heal yourself. Make sure the ninjas take you out. So there's no blunt damage. Nice. Oh no. That wasn't even all that bad, to be honest. Beat things back up. Ooh, warrior. Get this guy. Random paladin. Hardly injured at all. Wait a minute. Oh, he might have been one of the guys I knocked out with stealth earlier. What's the challenge about? We'll get to that in a second. I'm actually working on one of the goals right now. How are there still so many farmers? It's almost like they actually do farming out here or something. Where did Sadnell go? It was over here. Alright, Pia. I'll pick up my friend. Wait, why can't I only talk to you while you're doing something else? Get him. Oh, 46. 46 martial arts indoors. Still pretty good. Oh, yeah. Whoever was talking about martial arts earlier, yeah, you want to train that. If you have the opportunity. Now, that farm leader. Oh, he's not dead? I need to do something about that. Are you carrying? Yes. Okay. Let's get the gang back together. And we'll wait for this guy to recover so we can actually kill him. He is in danger now. What? What are you shooting at? Okay. Put the sword on, make sure this guy dies, and then we'll talk about the run. No, stay over here. Blood loss KO, he'll be up any minute. Chest is negative, so he won't get up next time. Yeah, he screwed this time. Someone made it to the turret, that's not good. People keep recovering, and that's probably because I'm taking them out with martial arts. Combined with their high toughness. Okay, John is normal. Let him back up. Dying, but I can't leave him until he actually dies. Okay, I still have 4 ninjas. The other 2 recovering. Ooh. That one died. That sucks. Oh well. Oh. That's an Inquisitor. Followed by High Paladins. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna talk about what this run is about. So, no stealing, I can only sell loot. No arena training, although I can use what other tricks I have. I had to solo beep until my first goal, unique recruits only, just because I really like dialogue. So the collector part of the run is I couldn't recruit help until I got my first Meitou, my first unique weapon, which was a ninja sword. Successfully completed. I have to acquire all of the unique weapons, all of the Meitou ones anyway. I'll see whether or not I get the uniquely named ones. They can be pretty difficult to track down. Conqueror, that part is to destabilize and end all empires, and I'm working on that right now by rushing down their farms. And so far I have 2 casualties. The first was Shrike from Mongrel, a free recruit, and the second was my first puppy. And I have, of course, exerted revenge for that. That's what this run is all about. I have some mods to make it harder, but other than that, not much. Oops. Slow-mo, please. Pia. I don't even know. Better at turrets, right? What's the turret damage on this? People are being bandaged up. Turret damage is 55. Crossbow damage, better than that. Oh, man. Alright, Pia, I have a project for you. It's about time we got a bounty. Hopefully, that'll keep them from healing that guy. I don't think anything terrible would happen to my people if I get knocked out. Worst case scenario, I get put in slavery. But I have a martial artist. So, That can only be so bad. Ooh, that was a nice shot. Snuck right in there while I was dodging. Ouch. Shot me in the head. Great. Okay, 2 guys down, but nothing significant. Whoa! That guy recovered quickly. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Oh, Pia got lucky. Hardly has any toughness at all. She's only at -3 chest. That was real lucky. Well, I'm not going to make it out of here. Damage taken is pretty significantly reduced by my high toughness. And I would rather leave this fight with martial arts experience. Even if I switch to my best gear, I'm still not going to make it out. Not conscious anyway. Did the Inquisitor go down? Inquisitor's in red. I don't know. I don't know where the guy went. Maybe he's healing people up inside or something. But if I can just keep this fight going for a couple more minutes, I will have successfully killed this outpost. Regardless of the outcome. Oh, there's some guys over here. There he is. Already bandaged up. Ouch. Freaking -27 on a leg. Thankfully, that's not what put me down. Please tell me there's no cages. He's doing medic at least, which is nice. And now you see why I heal myself up mid-combat. So that I can heal while I'm in trouble. Everyone's playing dead, that's good. Are you medicing yourself? Good. You don't have any stealth, so I'm not confident I can get you inside. But if no one picks me up, I can just get inside at night. Still more medic. More chance for my guy to heal. I'm fine with that. Oh god. Why did you get up? Burn, especially. Stop it! I don't want to fight you. Okay, now Burn's gonna die if I don't do something. Crumble John, thankfully, is still unconscious. P is really fast, though, so we're just gonna run away. Yeah, sneak's not gonna work. I'm gonna get you over there. Oh yeah, Sednil's fighting now too. That's great. Also dead without intervention. Okay, they gave up. Sneak. Go over there. Well, eventually he's gonna run out of people to medic. And I'll be able to... What? Just chill, okay? As long as they don't go on patrol carrying me, they'll be fine. And even then, worst case scenario, end up in a cage, just break out and beat everyone up. Why do you keep saying you're in combat? Burn! Oh my god, dude. Stop it. Stop getting up! Run speed 20. He might be able to make it. Pia, get away. Oh, you carried Beep over here? Anyway, Whisper, I strongly recommend the Dark UI mod. That's what you're looking at here. All the windows make it much easier to read. Also easier on the eyes. Let's see, he's held by a high paladin with 2 guards. I really don't want to get hit by those guys though. That's about my only chance to rescue Beep at the moment. It's not exactly something I can count on. So let's see if I can at least get away from the guards. If I can fight that one guy on his own, I have a chance. Oh my god, you too, Crimblejohn? Dude, stop it. One of the ninjas got back up. Oh, screw it. This guy's 1 hit away. Take him out anyway. These guys are just determined. And of course, Crimblejohn went down. Go figure. You are so outmatched. I swear you were faster than this. 20 minus 2. Alright, well, let's run back to Pia. I lost 1 guard. That's not good enough. Sednil's in recovery coma? I mean, I don't expect him to get back up, but that's a lot of stun damage. Just maybe. That was a little close. Okay, good. Wait, is he medicing me? Okay, I'll let you do that. While I heal my robot. Good. Guard ran away. Hopefully I can keep it that way. Pia, you need to help. Oh, God. Come on. I'm counting on you, Pia. You're the only damage I have right now. Nice. I didn't even have to cheese it. Oh, well, spoke too soon. Look out. I hope I can't shoot beep like this. Just carry it over the shoulder like that. Oh, God. Burn. Burn is at minus 71? Oh, Crumblejohn's awake. And he's useless. I mean, I guess I can give him a pole arm or something. That's 0.55. Yeah. Enough with your training. You need to actually do some damage. Cause a distraction. And you need to run. And Inquisitor's behind me. That's just great. Thought I was faster than this. I've been saying that a lot lately. Okay. You can't beat my tricks. Katanka. Slowly getting faster as I use up my ammunition. No shame. My paladin with beep is still in pretty good condition. I do very low damage to the Inquisitor, but I take out the guards rather well. I think everyone else is going to be fine. But I definitely need medical attention. Let me take a look at the comments here. How do you sustain food in a nomad playstyle? Hunt animals. Now that or you can sell loot from fights. Hunt beak things, yeah. They're actually pretty good training. Well, you can cook raw meat. Fun fact, cooking food actually does increase the nutritional output because it costs you less energy to process it into energy. But of course, you're also like getting rid of various nutrients and such in the process. So there's that. I really hope I don't have to fall back on my toothpick. I'm already doing 0 damage sometimes. Oh, ouch, 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 ouch. That was obviously my mistake. Get that cripple. Yeah, straight in the leg, become more cripple. That's definitely what I wanted. Cripple John's knocked out again. I didn't even get to see it. Remember what I said the worst case scenario would be? Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Anyway, animals have plenty of other products that you can sell. Their skin, their teeth, claws, whatever. That's more than enough for you to buy better food with. But you don't want to be as self-sufficient as possible. That way, whatever little amount of money you can come by, you get to actually keep. Yeah, dealt 3 damage. Actually, this isn't as reliant on luck as you might think. Since the holy armor protects so little of your body, I'm quite likely to hit them when they're unprotected. Whoa. I did not think that was walkable terrain. Stop it. Ranged. Yes, 21 damage on the guy carrying beep. Slow progress. Gotta check on everyone else. John's about to get up in 11 seconds. Sednia will die without medical attention. And Burn might actually be okay. I'm also dealing 30 to 40 damage hits. That is unfortunately determined by chance. But we'll get there. I mean, even my toothpick can take out these guys if I hit them when they're fleshy. See, that was a 59 damage hit. I made a custom start, so I could start off with beep. But basically, it was the Wanderer start, and then I dismissed the Wanderer. To start with Beep, who starts without a weapon, without armor, and without skills. But I kept the 1,000 starting cats. See, I'm down to only the 2 people that I care about now, so I'm making progress. But of course, they're the hardest to kill to begin with. My problem is that in this duration, everyone else would get bandaged up or otherwise recover and come back to the fight, like that guy. Chromojohn's back up again. Okay. Medic, that's good. He doesn't have any robotic kits, though. Actually, I'm going to take a look. Why are you inside? Playing dead. I suppose it's a good idea. Alright. Now, if I take off this guy's arm, he drops beep. You need 2 arms to carry someone. I should just target him. I don't have to necessarily knock him out, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. All you really need to know about nutrition is that you can't eat the full thing if you can't fulfill that amount of hunger. So if you have a ration pack, which is, I think, 125, and your character tries to eat it at 250 hunger, it'll only consume 50 nutrition. It'll only partially consume the meal, and then the rest of it will be used later. So you don't have to worry about carrying better nutrition on you. One other interesting thing is that hunger rate actually impacts how quickly your health bar or your hunger bar goes back up. So if you have a character like Beep, giving him food will actually last much longer than you would think. It's not just, oh, he ate something plus 15 nutrition, wait for it to go back down. It actually recovers over twice the duration and goes back down again over twice the duration because he's a hive. He eats half as much as normal. I don't have the exact numbers on it. That's one of the things I've been wanting to do numbers on. But honestly, that's it. I have my immortal guys I was talking about earlier for my various testing. And go figure, I was bored trying to keep them all fed. So I just said, hey, I'll just turn off hunger, right? 0 hunger rate. But I forgot to change the game start. So they started out hungry. Like, oh, well, that's annoying. So I go and I buy them food. It's like, okay, it'll fix itself eventually and get rid of that stat penalty. No, it didn't. The little arrow here switched to positive, but it never increased in value. And it never went away. It was increasing at a rate of 0 for infinite time. So that tells you a few interesting things about the way the math works. But yeah. Do I know what the best crossbow is? That depends on what you want it for. For instance, the Eagle's Cross is really good, but that's only against like high armor targets or if you can kill them in one shot. The Old World Mark II is a great um, middle point between Eagle's Cross and Ranger. And Ranger is the easiest to use as a low skilled person. But the Spring Bat has great impact at short range, and the Toothpick is great for suppressing fire, but you won't do any damage to anyone in armor. It also has terrible range. So if I'm trying to kill bandits or cannibals or whatever, I want to go with a nice mix of damage, range, and fire rate. So I'd probably go with a Ranger or an Old World Mark 1 or 2. But if I'm trying to just keep them suppressed to help out my melee fighters, then I would go for a Toothpick. This is just constantly firing. Bam, bam, bam. And if they get staggered, guess what? Free hit from my friend, which would do a lot more damage. So here, I actually just bought this specifically because I needed more ability to punch through armor. And it's been working out pretty well so far. Of course, if I got an Eagle's Cross, it would take twice as long for every single shot. So there are certain trade-offs to be made. And the ammo is a bit more expensive. Beep is back. Beep is back. I actually I gave this guy KO by blood loss. Okay. Beep, run. Run speed is 2 because he has a broken leg. Well, that's not going to happen. So, armor. Focus on the big guy with his sword. Focus on the big guy. Whoa. Oh my god, you took him out? Oh, blood loss. He was already pretty low from all those crossbow shots to the face. Oh my god. And about 4 to the knee. You just really hated that guy's cheekbone, didn't you? Okay, well. I need to keep making a mess. Because I can't run away. You used to be an adventurer just like me until you took a... What did you just say? What? What the hell? Okay, okay. So my little runner medic here decided to give a little sprint rigging to Beep. Beep, of course, goes beep because that's what he does. Pia goes, steady now. Beep replies, why are you stroking me? She says, I'm a nervous stroker. Stop it. Yes, mister. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck, Pia? You're just some weird shit. Okay. We need to go get Crumble John and save some lives. Chroma job playing dead. That's not good. Someone's nearby. At least I made it. Oh, it's a farmer? Screw this farmer. And it wasn't just a farmer. Bam. Nice. Who are you shooting now? That random farmer all the way over there? Since I still have a busted leg, I can't rely on my dodge. I'll have to stick with a sword. Only a couple hits from KO. Gotta watch that. Oh my god, really? Is there a significant indoor penalty for crossbows? I don't even know. Ouchie. One more hit like that and he's down. Nice. And beep is of course fine. You definitely just shot the wall. What are you doing? Pardon the noise, but I need another picture. This is just silly. Sedneo robotics, good. Pia, go outside. And everyone is back up. And this device is dead. Yes, it is. Excellent. Okay, now what? I'm not ready for Akron Shield. I'm way too beat up for another farm. I have a lot of money, so I have to get back here. And actually, my skeletons are really beat up, aren't they? I can go pay for beds again. Let's go back to World's End. Follow conversion? That would be a pretty interesting mod. I was thinking about adding magic and things. I know it really doesn't fit with, the theme and the lore of Kenshi. But just for whatever reason, open world games lend themselves quite well to magic systems. Is your leg healed yet? But it would be really easy to add because we already have a ranged system. You just have to skin everything properly. You don't need any new skills or anything. Just tie everything to the ranged skills. So that has a lot of potential. I also wanted to do like a Monster Hunter crossover. Bring in Rathalos. Fucking awesome. I mean, if you have robots, there's no reason you couldn't have a mech suit. There's a lot of potential there. ancient technology and whatnot. It kind of defeats the theme, though, and the whole skill balance. But with mods, at least it's a choice. Oh, God. Okay. John. I guess all of you. Let's get in there immediately. Beep needs to actually get out of there. He's one hit from KO. Pia, flank. Beep, flank. Oh, crap. I wanted to keep Pia out of combat. Man, this dog is taking a lot of punishment. Burn. Burn, help me out, dude. Oh, I forgot you on block. That's my bad. Okay, one dog is one hit from KO. Of course, they were all adults, too. Go figure. Well, with the Pocket Change 2.0 mod, you can actually rob people of their cats. But unfortunately, you can't put the inventory, you can't put the actual cat item into your inventory. It just disappears and becomes your money. It would be really cool, although quite annoying. It would be really cool if money was an actual physical item you had to move around. Because then bandits could take it. You would have to safeguard it. You have to make sure that it's on people who aren't going to go down. It would be so much more important to have bodyguards if we didn't have proper fighter characters. The Star Wars theme, there's already a lightsaber mod. Well, I wouldn't be so quick to say that they won't add anything new. But certainly the major features are in. I mean, Star Wars. There's no way Star Wars is going to be added by the devs. But like I said, there's already multiple mods for it. You can easily make stormtroopers. We already have plate armor. We already have guns. There's even a Van Helsing gun mod. And a Metro gun mod. I don't know how good it is, but I know it's out there. Grandma John, buddy. Medic. Actually, medic everyone, if you don't mind. Burn, yay. So if I can fight just one, I'll probably be okay. Kenshi is one of the few games where I would actually be willing to pay for DLC. Deserves it. And if it's done right, it could add a lot to the world. Am I running low on food yet? Of course not. Okay, all good. Back on the road. I should really be more careful about stepping on nests like that. There's a nest right there. Oh, it looked empty. That's why I let my people walk through it. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting away. Top speed 14, my top speed 11. Well, they gave up anyway. Ah, Drecker, welcome back. How goes Lord Beep? I've taken out 2 holy farms. And also I've become a fearsome martial artist. I can actually take out paladins with martial arts now, solo, with Beep. So I had planned on doing things with B Team, and I forgot. And they're all starving at the moment. I should do something about that. So I didn't bring back any loot because that wasn't the point. I just wanted to kill things for experience and for progress. How much for a normal bed? 200 for a normal bed? That is acceptable. Let's get everyone healed up. Actually, I guess while they're healing, who's my fastest runner? Seriously, Cat at 13? At least Digna has a backpack. You don't have any strength at all. Whatever. Or actually, there might be food here. I don't remember. Everything got reset when the Dust King respawned. I never even picked this. Really? There's even a first aid kit here. Nice. Book, sandwich. I don't actually want the trader's pack, but I will take this one. Sake I can sell. Grog I can sell. And rum because why not? Nice. And now that's not a problem. Back to main characters. Everyone's healed. Yes, yes. I went to all the trouble of collecting rare, unique weapons like this one just to punch stuff instead. Yes, robots are my favorite as well, especially for solo. Their ridiculously fast heal rate. Well, back when it was actually a heal rate, now it's instant. Is great for solo, great for adventuring, just like you say. You don't have to limp around for days trying to get to a safe bed where every single thing that attacks you is a threat. You can just be like, oh, wait, my legs are repaired, I can run. And not getting eaten is great too. Underrated, in my opinion. Let's see, what am I up to? I am finally running low on food. I know I just checked that and I said it was fine, but I didn't check Pia. Pia had a bunch and she ran out. Well, bone dogs everywhere. I just cook that meat. Yeah, yeah. Beef's doing pretty good. I'm trying to make it all the way to the end of this challenge before becoming Cyber Beep. Ascending to Cyber Beep. I came really close a few times. I managed to make it out. Is there a reason hivers know so much about skeletons? They don't seem to. I mean, they make mechanical limbs and authentic repair kits. Is there a section of lore I'm not familiar with? Yes, he gets unique dialogue. He calls himself Cyber Beep. Yes, they have repair beds that they offer that as a service. That doesn't imply knowledge. Okay, let's take a step back and plan my next move. Everyone is healed up, so I can take out another farm, and I happen to know that's an easy one. But all of my ninjas are dead, so I'd have to do it exclusively on my own power. That would be tough. Akron Shield, no chance I can do that yet. Blister Hill, that's the end goal of at least the first part of killing everything. I can start terrorizing mines again. I mean, did I ever kill this one? No. Ruined Outpost, I know that's empty. Actually, that might have Fogmen in it. Does it say? No. Rebirth. I don't know of any unique recruits in Rebirth, but it is possible. I could check on that later. If that is the case, it would be worth my time. I can terrorize holy mines, holy farms. Even this military base isn't all that bad. Too much for me at the moment, but if I bring the B team, I could probably pull it off. Ruins near the southwest corner hives. Reverse engineering from looting and compensating for their weak drones with crude cybernetics. They're not weak. Oh, weak drones. There's some great stuff down there, but I don't think it has anything to do with the hive. It's more like they grew because there was a power vacuum. The strongest empires fell, and they just kind of started taking up space. Bad teeth is easy. Yeah, I can see that. But mostly I want to take out all of their infrastructure because it's great training, and also it means that they get reduced patrols, at least in theory. I could look it up, but that's my theory. So reduced patrols means that taking things out is easier, traveling is easier, and hopefully eventually I can start taking out the cities. If anything, I would start with Bad Teeth, then go for Stack, then Blister Hill. But I'm not sure about the ones over here. I know of Akron Shield. There's another one over here somewhere. I forget what it's called. Narcos Trap. Narcos Trap is over there. When I take out Stack, start moving in. I want to know. I'm gonna look that up quick. Okay, Kenshi, editor, towns, Stack. There's Stack. Stack has an override to be destroyed and 2 takeover overrides. Oh, it's Inquisitor Seda. Oh man, it's gonna be tough. Okay, there is a Shek takeover. Really? Inquisitor Seda needs to be dead. Asata needs to be dead. But Flying Bull needs to be alive. What's this other one? Okay, there's a different one for Seta is dead and Asata is alive. Asata is the stone golem, the Shek leader. And then Override destroyed is if Holy Phoenix is dead, Seta is dead, Asata is dead, and Flying Bull is dead. And some of them can be captured instead of dead, possibly. Sometimes. So yes, Stack is exclusively a Shek takeover, and only sometimes. But it can also be destroyed. Okay, I need food. And I guess Pia should hold that. So, I mean, taking that out would help me in the way that it brings enemies of the Holy Nation closer to the Holy Nation. Just wear them out by attrition, make my job easier. But I want to kill off the Shek too. So there's only so much use I can get out of that tactic. Take dried meat and meat wrap. Okay, well. It's about time to call it a night. It's been a really great run, and my most successful so far. Currently 27 viewers, and I think it peaked at 32. That's really great. I have to see Kenshi get some interest like this. And hopefully I helped all you out with your questions. So, good night, everyone. Thank you again, Undead King and Jack. Great participation. But I really need to get to bed. Well, I'm glad I could help. Raid? Who should I raid? Let me see if anyone's playing Kenshi. There's someone playing with 116 viewers. Oh, Korean, that's why. Um, all right, Undead King. Do you recognize anyone playing Kenshi right now? Someone who would recommend that I raid? Nope, not sure. Any other suggestions from the chat? Nephirim? Nefarium. Starting a slave and trying to escape. At least it sounds interesting. It's in French, though. Both? Okay. All right, everyone. We're starting a raid. Send you off with a good farewell. Wish Nefarium all the best. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Cheers. Stormrock out.
C'est cool, merci. Bienvenue.